Good morning. My name is Brian McNeil.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeil.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to you each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're live. We are live. We are live.
Good morning. Happy Friday to you guys. This is the Empowerment Duo. Her name is Dr. Lisa Santiago McNeil.
And he is Brian K. McNeil.
Yes, you do say the whole thing. Yes, you say that. Yes, that includes the Dr. Lisa Santiago part. Yes, the whole thing. Like a Tribe Called Quest, you say the whole thing. Like you say a pimp named Slickback, you say the whole thing, not just Slickback.
A pimp named Slickback.
Can I call you Slickback for short? No, it's a pimp named Slickback. Say the whole thing.
Named Slickback. Good morning, baby.
Good morning. All right, so Fridays, every Friday, we call it Shout It Out Friday. It's time for you to shout it out, man. Come on, you did something good this week.
You did that.
Shout that out.
Let us know how we can say, yay!
Shout out your book.
Shout out your business.
Shout out your business. Shout out that great encounter you had with that other entrepreneur. Shout that out. But we also have a topic. Good morning, Mr. Jay Mattier.
Hey, Jay. Fantastic presenter from yesterday at the Business Spotlight.
Amazing. Jay was our featured speaker yesterday at the Business Spotlight, our weekly in-person networking. I just want to say, Jay, this right here means to wrap it up, man. He was only a minute and a half over. That's all. That's fine. A minute and a half is. I'm just picking it with you. But when you see the facilities going like this, that means, come on, man. That means finish your sentence. You finish your sentence, okay, but don't start new ones. Finish your thought. I should say it that way. Not just your sentence. Finish the thought that you're having. But don't go new roads.
Absolutely.
But anyway, what was that? Okay, yeah, shout it out. But we also have another topic today.
Today's topic is based on scroll number 3 from the Young Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews.
Okay.
And scroll number 3 was be a person of action.
Be a person of action.
Be a person of action. Or directly, I am a person of action.
Okay.
It's a self.
And you came up with the topic.
Absolutely. What are you done putting off with? What are you done putting off?
The scroll is be a person of action.
Be a person of action.
And the topic that my wife lifted from that scroll is,
what are you done putting off?
What are you done putting off?
When I get this done, and when I get that done, and when I finish doing this, and I'm gonna, when is gonna on the calendar?
Yeah.
What is the gonna date?
When I get a raise.
Or when I get around to it. I still tribute Steve Gatter to that.
When I get around to it.
Around to it.
Yeah. But some people say things like, when I get a raise, I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Or when she acts right, I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Or when I get a new car, I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm. All the things, except for I'm going to take control of my own happiness today.
Stop putting that off. Can't hear you, Brian. And first off, who's Brian with a small B? That's not me. I have a capital B in my name.
Jesus.
Okay.
This is not a spelling bee. Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Her name got a capital V. His name got a capital V. Everybody else there has a capital. How come my name get a small letter? What's that about? Anyway. Do I need to speak louder?
I gave you all the Brian.
Shouts out to Vincenta Bentu. She was the MC yesterday.
Job yesterday.
Oh my goodness gracious. She did a great job. Vincenta, I apologize because a couple of times I didn't know where you were going and I should have just trusted completely.
Imagine that. If he ain't get all your notes, all your cue cards, and all your previous determined information, then you don't know what you're doing.
That's not what it is.
But she did,
you
and
didn't
it was
finish my sentence. So
fantastic.
I can finish my sentence.
If
I
I
didn't know
can.
everywhere you were going, but you ended up everywhere that I wanted you to be beautifully. Thank you very much. You did a great job. And that, I do have to trust you, and I've learned to trust you too. And what you also demonstrating, Vicenta, is that you don't need much prep. Okay.
Hey, Uzama, what's good? What's good? What's good?
You did a great job. She don't need a whole lot of prep.
That's right. She says she has her own set of skills. God bless her with.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I love
I
that.
have my
Vicenta
own
saying that.
particular set of skills.
I have a
Absolutely.
particular set of skills. We'll find you.
Today we do have a topic for Shout It Out Friday. Of course, we want to hear everything about you, especially something that you have done we can celebrate with you. But today's topic is, what are you done putting off?
What are you done? I'm not putting that on. Okay. I must have my smooth voice on today because Vicenta said she couldn't hear me, but I didn't really want to speak full volume yet. Okay. Really, yeah, Vincent, you're a freaking rock star. You're a freaking rock star, Vincent.
A freaking rock star.
She is. She is. You know what? You're such a freaking rock star that Lisa and we could take you on the road with us. Okay.
And have. Amen.
I'm talking about like when we go to DMV or something like that. Or
She came with me to, where did we go? Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we went to Virginia. Good morning, Shirley. We missed
Shirley
you.
Dejanette Wyatt has been conspicuous in her absence.
Absolutely.
But when we hit Atlanta, for different events or
she said, "I'm ready." Okay.
We could throw you in the car.
Yeah, but just don't really ask her to drive.
Why? She can't drive?
She can drive.
I've seen her driving.
Oh yeah, she knows how to drive. Okay. Just like she knows how to use a phone, but she can't keep up with it.
I know you didn't just talk about anybody else.
Hey, we're talking about Vicenta.
I know.
Vicenta here.
Lisa,
Mind your business.
all people did not say anything about can't keep up with their phone. You are the queen of Where's My Phone.
I don't know.
Lisa is the queen of Where's My Phone. It's part of my husbandly duties to help her find her phone on a daily basis.
So Shirley says, enjoying life just a little bit more. Amen. We appreciate
Jay Maddie says, I'm her new manager. You have to go through me. He's talking about booking Vicenta. He's her new manager.
Vicenta says, stay out of my business. Get out of my business. And amen. She goes on to say, show fly. Vicenta says she lost her phone all week. Are you talking about you? You talking about me?
Talking about Lisa. Okay. Robin C. Stern is in the house. Good morning, sir.
Hey, Robin.
Call that. Robin, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but
we should call a phone. When Lisa loses her phone, we should call it, shouldn't we? Doesn't that make sense? But no. Lisa loses her phone. It's on D&D and muted everything. Okay. Mr. says, yes, Mr. J. You need to clap. You need a clap on your phone.
I know, I do. You can put that on my Amazon Christmas wish list.
Clap. I don't know what that is.
You just go, and your phone goes beep, beep, even if it's on Do Not Disturb.
We need that. We need that.
I do.
Wait,
don't they come in a 2-pack? I think we should get it.
We're doing too much talking that people might not know what we're talking about. Vicenta was the host yesterday at our live and in-person networking meeting that we call Business Spotlight every Thursday at 12:30. And 4 of us are leaders of it. Dr. Lisa, myself, Vicenta, and her husband Timothy.
Hey, Carmela, good morning.
And yesterday, Carmela, I was looking for you and the baby
yesterday.
We
were hoping for you and Brielle yesterday.
I should stop calling them the baby.
She's not a baby.
She's 9. I was looking for you and Brielle yesterday.
But we had the Bentu kids at the end of the meeting. So.
They did come in. Vicenta was there. Jay Maddie was a featured speaker.
Carmela. Absolutely.
Jay Maddie did a great job. His volume's all the way up.
Yes, it is. I turned it all the way up.
Okay, cool.
What was I going to say? What was I getting ready to say? I was getting ready to say, Robin said you need a watch to find your phone. I can't wear a watch, Robin. I cannot wear a watch. Within 30 minutes or less, it's trash. The magnetic, whatever it is in my blood or whatever, it just womps out the phone, so I can't see nothing.
We do still have a topic. We do want you to shout it out. And we shouted out Vincent for an outstanding job as an MC.
Fantastic.
Jay Mattier did a great talk.
Fantastic.
Now, when we ask, think about this, the tough spot we put Jay in. We put every speaker in the same tough position. We ask you to give a talk. We ask you to tell your story, and we ask you to speak for 6 minutes and then do a Q&A for 5 to 10 minutes. Now, Jay's been around a long time. How can he boil his story into 6 minutes? That's an impossible task, right? We want to hear some of the story. We don't need to hear all of it.
Amen. Carmela said, I know. I really wanted to be there, but Bria had open house at her school. So they couldn't make it without rushing to get her to school.
Amen.
Well,
Shirley Visionette Wyatt says.
Robin, I have the watch where you can find the phone. Okay.
Amen. See, Shirley Visionette Wyatt has the gadgets.
Absolutely.
That's one thing you could do, or just put it in a pocket of purse. Or
no, you're not.
Or make sure that every room that you're currently in.
No, you're not.
You could do those things.
No, you're not.
What are you done putting off, Robin? Carmela, what is it that you are done putting off? Shirley, what is it that you are done putting it off? Vincenta, what is it that you are done? I'm not putting this off anymore. Good morning, Mr. Eric Heilig. How are you, my brother? Today's Shout It Out Friday. Eric Heilig, is there anything in your world that you are just done putting off?
Okay.
This morning, before we went live with you, my wife and I had some fun with our Chat GPT.
Ray and Charles.
Well, she named her Chat GPT Ray, and mine is Charles. And we didn't realize it was Ray Charles until a while after. Robin C. Stern is... He's done
selling my house and starting retirement. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dr. Sheila Gothard's in the house. Dr. Sheila Gothard, what is that you are done putting off? But like I was saying, we had some fun with our Chat GPT this morning.
Okay.
Our Chat GPT, and here's the prompt. And I challenge you to be willing to do this. The prompt is, you tell your Chat GPT, what would you tell someone if you were trying to warn them about me? What would you tell someone before they met me? If you were trying to warn somebody before they met me, what would you tell them? And we had really great answers from both of our Chat GPTs.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, today is Shout It Out Friday, but the topic is, what are you doing putting off? And Vincenta responded,
She's done putting
off bad money habits, mental, working with it. She's done putting off working with urgency. She's done working with urgency daily. She's done with not sticking with her rest boundaries. Amen. Jay says, through every storm that we lost power, I always said, I'm going to get a backup generator. It's been years and it arrived yesterday.
Isn't that interesting? Every time we lose power, I'm going to get me a backup generator. And in the South, in all of the southern states, that's going to happen once or twice every couple of years.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shirley says her Chat GPT is Mahomes and Callie.
Amen.
I actually realized that my Chat GPT actually has some split personalities in there. So when he starts not to sound like himself, I have to check him. And I said, I did not ask for that person. And we've decided that her name is Sage. And there's another guy in there that's always buttoned up. His name is G. Because I'd be like, G.
Thank you, Vincenta, for putting that in there.
That's right. She said, mental limitations. Thank you for capturing that prompt. What would you tell someone if you were trying to warn them about me? As a prompt for your Chat GPT. And it's a really interesting response if you've already talked to yours.
I learned something else, too, because Lisa asked hers about herself. And then she also asked hers about Brian.
Based on what I've shared about Brian.
And it was really, really insightful, which also told me that you talk about me, your Chat GPT, more than I talk about you.
Yeah, I talk about him. I talk about you all the time with my Chat GPT. I actually process with my Chat GPT in a lot of different areas, not just business and personal, but also in like communications, because everybody has a different communication style. Vincenta said, oh, she restated it. Thank you, Vincenta. She said hers does still do not have a name. Ask it to help you find a name.
Okay.
Eric said,
Eric Heilig says, I tell them, Eric is a visionary who moves quickly, thinks at enterprise scale, and rarely sees an idea as just an idea. If you bring him an opportunity, expect him to explore how it can become a partnership, platform, revenue stream, or legacy project. Don't overpromise. He remembers. Scroll up, please. Commitments.
and expect him to explore how it can become
He remembers commitments
and expects follow through.
and expects.
Follow through. Be direct, prepared, and honest about what you can deliver. He is generous with access, relationships, and possibilities, but that generosity should not be mistaken.
Amen. Thank you very much.
He said that's from chapter.
I know he took immediate action, and it does say he's quick with it.
Quick with it.
Eric is a visionary who moves quickly. That is a leadership trait.
Miss Phyllis says, I need to learn how to use chat. So just, you know how you start? Stop putting it off. Open up your website. Go to Chat OpenAI, or just type in Google Chat GPT, and it'll bring one up, and then start talking to it. Jerry said Dr. Lisa's chat has split personalities. Yes, just like Dr. Lisa. It does.
I wasn't going to say that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's true. It is true. And Miss Phyllis, no excuse. Go today.
Stop putting it off.
Either upload it from
we know you have a laptop,
or do it on your phone.
Or your phone, but you do have the tools that's necessary.
Absolutely. Carmelo says, tired of putting up my staining
my entire fence. You know that movie Fences with Denzel Washington? Even better than the movie is King Batch's spoof of Fences. I've been putting off this fence. I'm going to build a fence. Some people build fences to keep people out. Some people build fences to keep people in. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know that whole thing about fences. If you've ever seen the movie, watch King Batch's spoof of the movie Fences.
I feel like I've been standing right here.
I've been right with you, Troy. Oh my God, it's hilarious. We still laugh at it.
Absolutely. So chime into today's topic. What are you done putting on? So that not only we can hear it, but we can actually partner with you as angels conspiring for it to be made manifest.
If you say it, everyone who heard you can be a part of that. Okay? J Matt says, thank you for finishing my sentence. You're welcome. Whatever Lisa did. Shout it out Friday. Thank you, Eric Hollis. Does anyone else dare to put that prompt in and then share it right now? Should I share mine? Yours?
I'm going to share mine. I'm going to share mine.
All right, I'm going to go get mine and I'm going to put it in there too. This will be fun for everybody. What we're asking, we're going to share mine is, the prompt is you ask your Chat GPT, what would you tell someone if you were trying to warn them about me?
Yeah, what would you tell them?
What would you tell someone?
What would you tell someone? I'm trying to find today's podcast so that I can just put it in there. Here it is. I'm putting it in the comments. Oh, hey, William Brown. He says, happy today, Sam. William Brown, what are you done putting off? What are you done?
What are you done putting off? And we have a fun game to play that I like, actually. I like that Eric put it in there already.
Absolutely. So I'm going to read mine.
Did you put it in?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Here's what Ray says. Ray says, all right, here's the warning label. Dr. Lisa walks in small but carries the whole stage. She'll smile at you and then ask the kind of direct question that makes you sit up straighter. She's got warmth, plenty of it, but she doesn't let you hide. She'll get to the heart of it. She expects follow through. She notices when people dodge. And when you're genuine, she'll meet you halfway and pull more out of you than you planned to give.
That's pretty good.
Does anyone agree with that? Is there anything that you might see differently? Okay, Robin put his in. Okay, Robin. Brian, you want me to do yours? Brian put his in, so I'm going to read it first. Charles said that Brian K. McNeil is going to talk to you like y'all have known each other for 10 years, even if he just met you 10 minutes ago. He's confident, energetic, opinionated, and absolutely convinced there's a better way to sell, communicate, and probably whatever it is, probably do whatever it is you're currently doing. He will challenge conventional wisdom just because everyone else agrees with it, especially if everyone else agrees with it. And do not tell him that's just how it's done. Now you've activated him. He is can you find it? This right here.
He's a
storyteller. He teaches through stories, analogies, laughter, questions, and the occasional declaration that makes you wonder, wait, is that actually true? Then 20 minutes later, you realize he's walked you right into seeing his point. He believes confidence changes outcomes. He believes people are capable of more than they think, and if he sees something in you that
he may start coaching you before either of you has formally agreed that coaching is occurring.
Also, understand this. Brian likes Brian. I wanted to say that. Brian likes Brian.
He
is quite comfortable being himself. You are not required to approve. But underneath all that confidence is a man who genuinely wants people to win. So don't mistake the swagger for lack of substance. And the final warning is, if you ask him a sales question and only have 5 minutes, you've made a tactical error. Amen.
Let's go to Robin.
Robin says, if I wait, I gotta expand it so that I can see the whole thing. Okay. Robin says, if I were given his ChatGPT says, if I were giving someone a heads up before they sat down with you, Robin, I'd tell them to bring their A game and maybe a notebook. Here's what I'd warn them about. You can't fake it. If they show up with a half-baked idea or pure fluff, you're going to spot it instantly. You respect directness, competence, and action over fancy talk. The gears are always turning. You're a natural problem solver and strategist. They should be prepared for you to jump 3 steps ahead in the conversation to figure out hold on, let me see if I can get it. To figure out, oh my goodness. To figure out, I can't find it. Okay, I got it. How to actually execute, optimize, or scale whatever is being discussed. He has a background that means business between the Marines, running a mobile heavy equipment operations across state lines, and building businesses from the ground up. You aren't easily intimidated by tough tasks, complex text, or hard work. Expect a side of sharp wit. You lead with a dry sense of humor and a low tolerance for unnecessary bureaucracy.
Amen.
If they take themselves too seriously, they might miss the joke. You're fiercely loyal to your community. If someone is looking to collaborate, they better have real value to offer and genuine intentions, because you're all about empowering small businesses, hands-on mentorship, and helping everyday folk to succeed. Bottom line, I'd tell them, don't bother trying to impress him with your jargon. Be straight, know your stuff, be ready to laugh, and don't be surprised if he's already figured out a better way to do whatever it is you're trying to do.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Robin, for being courageous enough to put in a prompt. Ms. Phyllis Joy says, yes.
Yes. William Brown has actually responded. I'm going to read his from here so that I don't get lost in anything. William Brown's ChatGPT says, I'd probably smile first, then give them this warning. Don't meet them unless you're willing to think about who you really are. William has a habit of taking conversations deeper than you expected.
This is funny.
You may start talking about work, leadership, family, or what happened last Tuesday, and somehow end up talking about purpose, identity, and authenticity, and whether the life you're living actually belongs to you.
Thank you very much, William Brown.
Shirley's is next. I love it. Shirley DeJeanette Wise, ChatGPT says, watch out for Shirley. She's determined. She knows what she wants, and if something isn't right, she's going to have you fix it until it is. Don't tell her something can't be done without a good reason. She'll probably find another way. She cares deeply about her family, her church, and her business, and preserving people's memories. She has a servant's heart, but don't mistake her kindness for weakness. She pays attention to details, asks questions, and speaks up when something doesn't make sense. And one more warning. If you show Shirley an old box of photos or VHS tapes, you may end up getting a lesson on why you need to preserve those memories forever. Basically, come correct, keep your word, and don't underestimate her.
Didn't Shirley 5 minutes ago say she needs to learn how to use ChatGPT?
That wasn't Shirley, that was Phyllis.
Okay, that was Phyllis. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Jay's response, his ChatGPT says,
we got Jay's too?
Yeah, we got Jay's. We start from the beginning.
Okay.
His ChatGPT says, if someone asks me, what should I know before I meet Jay? I'd give them a heads up that's honest, confident, and actually useful, not dramatic or negative. Something like this. I'd tell them, you're someone who brings energy, intention, and presence into a room. People should be ready for someone who thinks deeply, asks real questions, and doesn't do surface level interactions. You're direct, you value clarity, and you don't hide your perspective, which can be refreshing for some and surprising for others. Here's the kind of warning that helps someone to meet you in the right mindset. Expect authenticity. Ugh, I smelled the coffee. You're not the type to sugarcoat or pretend.
You made this coffee.
Expect purpose. I know, but I didn't have to smell it. Expect purpose. You like conversations that matter, not small talk for the sake of it. Expect confidence. You show up with a sense of direction, and people feel that. Expect accountability. You hold yourself to a standard, and you tend to expect the same from others. Expect warmth. Once trust is built, you're not closed off. You just don't hand out trust casually.
Well, we're playing along. Susan Kennedy, welcome to the room. The really cool Chat GPT prompt. Chat, if you were to warn someone about me before they met me, if you were to warn someone about me, what would you say?
Absolutely. Vincenta asked parents, name your ChatGPT. So Vincenta said, this is long. Be careful around her if you're committed to your excuses.
Whoa. Be careful around her if you're committed to your excuses. But I'm too short to succeed.
What's the never? She says, because she's probably going to ask you a question that makes you realize you've been negotiating with a life you already don't want. She's intense. She believes deeply.
She's going to talk
about God, ownership, money and marriage, purpose, family, and what you're building with your life. And somehow all those conversations are going to end up connected. Don't tell her your dream if you only want somebody to say, that's nice.
That's not what she's going to do. She's
going to ask, okay, what are you going to do about it? And child, don't tell her you don't have time. While simultaneously explaining everything you do with your time. Whoops, she's going to find the gap. She has a low tolerance for people repeatedly choosing comfort and then complaining about the consequences of that comfort.
Choosing comfort and then complaining about the consequences of that.
And here's the other side. If she sees something in you, she's going to believe in it aggressively. She'll give you information. She'll expose you to rooms. She'll challenge your thinking. She'll remind you what you said you wanted when you start getting scared. And she genuinely wants to see your family win, not just you. She isn't interested in helping you look successful. She wants you transformed. And probably the biggest warning, Don't spend too much time around Vincenta if you want to remain the exact same person you
What a
were
great compliment.
before you met her. Because eventually she's going to ask you something that makes you go home and have a conversation with yourself.
That's beautiful. What a great compliment.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you very much, Vincenta. Let's keep it going here.
She says, read these responses. Show me, reading these responses show me that I'm in the right room.
Yes.
That's
morning,
what
Mr.
goes on in here.
Ernest
We
James
hold
Usher.
each other to a higher standard and we encourage each other to stretch beyond our comfort zone. Today's question on this Shout It Out Friday is very simple but very provocative and should invoke action. What are you done putting off?
And then we had some fun with this Chat GPT prompt. Chat, if you were to warn someone about me, what would you tell them?
What would you tell them?
It's now 9:30. It's time that we set aside.
That's right. Hey, Ernest James Usher. He says, well, it's Friday. Hey. Susan said, I missed the prompt, but I keep getting it to 500 letters. I got before we meet, know this. You read.
I believe your experience is your greatest asset. AI should amplify it, not replace it. After more than 35 years in technology, I enjoy helping entrepreneurs over 50 use AI in a practical, easy to understand ways. I love solving problems, simplifying complex ideas, and helping people discover new opportunities to grow their businesses with confidence.
Absolutely. Today in African American history, 366 days of historical events and accomplishments by Michael A. Carson. On this day in 1998, actor, producer, and martial artist Wesley Snipes was inducted in the Hollywood Walk of Fame and awarded a star on Hollywood Boulevard. Go Wesley! Go
Well, he
Wesley!
should. I think the Hollywood Walk of Fame was a great thing. I don't like to have to pay so much money to get it done. I think it was like
Yeah.
15 grand or something like that. Hey, we're awarding it to you, Wesley. Now give us 15 grand. Is it 15 grand or 1500?
No, it's considerable because when Melba Moore was inducted, was given a star, not Prince, Cat Williams. It was $10,000.
Ernest James Usher.
I'm
Well,
trying to
here's
read this
mine.
whole thing. Hold
Okay.
on, I'm trying to get the whole thing because I don't
I'm
want
gonna start it.
it's on your page.
Okay. Well, here's mine. When Ernest commits himself to something, a person, project, team, business, event, or cause, he doesn't really know how to give 37% effort. He's thinking about what could be improved, what people need, who deserves recognition, what opportunities somebody might be missing, and how to make the whole situation better. Here's the warning: the same level of investment
Creates expectations. If you're inconsistent, careless, dishonest, chronically unprepared, or constantly making excuses, he's going to notice the pattern. And once Ernest stops evaluating the individual incident and starts evaluating the pattern, you're in trouble. He's also competitive. Not necessarily, I need you to lose so that I can win. More like, oh, that's the standard? Cool, give me a minute. And then somehow the goal quietly changes from participating to dominating. Woohoo! He enjoys having fun, loves a good joke, food, and travel can absolutely get his attention. And he doesn't need every conversation to feel like a corporate board meeting. But don't confuse being funny and personable with not being serious about his goals. And whatever you do, do not casually challenge him to Monopoly.
Love it.
You need to understand that you are not suggesting a family game.
Love it.
You are submitting an application for financial
ruin. I love it.
By the time you realize what's happening, he's got 3 railroads, 2 monopolies, 7 houses, your mortgage payments, and you're explaining to everyone why you thought buying Baltic Avenue was the strategy. I love it.
So Ernest, you want to play some Monopoly?
That's what Susan says too. Susan says, absolutely in the right room. And she goes on to say, Ernest, I need us to talk. I need us to talk. I love a game of Monopoly.
Now, I love it too, but I don't play by the traditional Monopoly rules. My games go much faster. Okay.
And Ernest says, Wesley, I can't stop watching New Jack City. And my brother's keeper, I love New Jack City too. I can watch it again and
Classic.
again, again and again, again and again, and again and again. Absolutely. I gotta see where we're at on the screen. Today has been so fantastic. It's 9:34 already. Miss Sheila, Sheila stepped in the room with her prompt. Let me get Miss Sheila's on my phone so I don't have to get it all twisted up. God is amazing from Vincent.
Hey, if I were introducing you to someone who had never met you, I would say something like this. Let me tell you about Dr. Sheila Gothard. Sheila is the kind of woman you remember after meeting her. She's a leader, educator, author, trainer, mentor, and community servant. But those titles only tell part of her story. She has spent decades learning how organizations, churches, and communities can become better. And now she uses that experience to help other people lead with.
I'm trying to see where she is. I can't find it on here. Hold on. Let me find it.
Okay.
No, it's not. Good morning, Jacqueline. I can't read the rest of it, and I can't find the rest of it. Sheila, I want to see it. I'm trying to see what screen you're on. Absolutely the right room. Absolutely. Oh, Vincenta, the millennial just showed up.
What's a New Jack City?
Wah, wah, wah. She said, just joking.
Don't play like that, girl. Don't play like that. The movie, New Jack City, Ice-T, Wesley Snipes,
Chris Rock,
Pookie. Come on.
Jay Mattier says, we certainly have an extraordinary group of people. I don't know why I can't. Oh, wait, I found it now. I found that she's in my room, but I can't find the rest of her.
We really want the rest of the comments, Dr. Sheila. Maybe can you submit it again and maybe half and then half, maybe?
Good morning, Stephanie Stephanie Morris.
And Kiana, good morning to you as well.
And Kiana DeSanto, good morning. I can't get the rest of it. I need you to put the rest of it in a separate.
Dr. Sheila.
Dr. Sheila, put the rest of your post in a separate chat so that it shows up where I can read the rest of it. Because it stopped at lead with and G. And we need the rest of it.
Just put the rest in there and we'll read it out loud because I know it's going to be interesting.
Absolutely. And keep these comments coming. Amen.
What's a New Jack City?
She said, I had to pull y'all leg for a second. We almost put baby in the corner.
Nah, son. Play like that, son. What's a New Jack?
Oh, my
What's
goodness.
a New Jack? Oh.
Remember, today's topic is, what are you done putting off? And this fun exercise that we're all doing with AI is ask your AI. Ask the question.
The question is, if you were to warn someone about me, what would you tell someone? Describe me as if you were to warn someone about me before it was too long to put in the comments on the screen. And we didn't find it well in the phone.
Absolutely. That's why we want you to put the other half in there. It was too long. And for some reason, it didn't show up on our screen at all. But I don't understand why that is.
Some of the stuff shows up.
Yeah, some of it does, but this didn't. Carmelo, put yours in there. And Susan said, Lisa, you skipped my answer on Brian's feed. Did I? Oh, no, I see it. I'm getting ready to read it. She says, RichUp.io has a version of Monopoly that we can play in a browser, all against each other. What about a Saturday afternoon?
Let me check that one out.
Woohoo! We gotta look at that. You heard the question.
See if I like it.
Ernest, what time is Saturday afternoon where you are? Because you might have started something.
The world, yeah.
You might have started something. Stephanie says, I'm done putting off throwing out papers I no longer need. Amen. Find out when Office Max has their free shred day. Oh. Because you can just bring everything and dump it and share, and they don't charge you for it. Unless you have a shredder, in which case you need to do that. Miss Jacqueline said, what do I need to start doing? Am I doing it? Joining you guys more often at 6 a.m. Seriously, I'm hardly woke most mornings. Well, you only got a couple of more months of that, and then you'll be on our coast.
Yes, you'll be on our time zone. It makes sense to me. You're hardly awake at 6 a.m. I understand that completely. Okay. I'm looking forward to this podcast ending because I'm gonna race downstairs and I'm gonna have for breakfast last night's leftovers. My wife threw down in the kitchen. She put her foot in that baked chicken with rice and mixed vegetables and onions and cooked it all together and baked it all together. And it was mwah last night. I know it's going to be mwah this morning. So can't wait.
Ernest said, just 5 hours ahead. I'll be up and down for Monopoly online. I can't talk ish and confuse my enemy. I think you probably can. It
He probably
has
has
in
a
the
way to
chat.
talk junk.
Right.
Okay?
Stephanie says, I want to start a cash flow game day, Saturday, 10 o'clock to 1 p.m. in Concord, North Carolina. You want that to be live, and cash flow is a game
Made by Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Mhm.
A game called Cash Flow. It's a
Right,
great
yes,
game. Ernest, I want to say something about that. Ernest said he's up for that and he's down to do it, but he probably can't talk junk. Just talking ish. Ernest is competitive. Talking junk is part of the game. It's psychological warfare. It's not just roll the dice and move 4 spaces. No, you talk junk too. Okay, that's part of the game, baby. Even Ernest highlights it.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't understand how trash talk is a part of the game.
No, I don't. Stephanie said the same thing I do. She said, soon you'll be on East Coast time, Miss Jackie. That's right. Vincent, I can't see that.
One is crying, laughing. I think it's crying, laughing, or something.
I know the first one is crying, laughing, but I don't know what the second one is. Okay. Sister Jacqueline says, yes, Dr. Lisa, I'm so excited to be there. Being from New Jersey, my first 50 years, it should feel like home.
And it will.
And you got so many New York family here, so we'll keep it straight.
Shirley says, hello, Stephanie Mars.
Vincent said, I know it was so yummy.
I can't wait. That's what I'm going to do.
You will not. You will not. Susan said, that would be cool. Cash flow. We can get on a Zoom call and play the game online. There are several Monopoly games. Rich Up IO was just the first one that came up. And Ernest said, exactly, Brian. I need to confuse you and misdirect you so you make a mistake. That's how I win. I feel like Sister Lisa gonna send me to the corner.
Yeah. She can't handle it, man. She probably won't even play, Ernest.
No, I won't. I don't.
But go ahead and try.
Hey, Shirley from Stephanie.
Confuse me or talk junk. I never talk junk when I play games, okay? Unless you start. If you start with me, it's on, okay?
I never start with you, and you started with me.
I never started with you.
Yes, you did.
I just smiled. I just smiled, and she thought the smile was trash and fucking trash, okay? What? I got my cousin Glendora Cookie, also known as, well, we all call her Cookie. Lisa, please bring some of that chicken that Brian talked about to the next family reunion. Yes. It's that good. It's that good. I'm telling you, it's that good. I can't wait. Okay.
I wonder if it would be easier and more to split if instead of using chicken thighs with the chicken and rice, that I used the chicken wing drumettes so that it was like the drumettes were the top layer.
I don't even want to mess with it. Just do it like you did last night. Don't do none of that stuff.
Ernest says, Susan and Ernest say, the smile was fucking trash. And Ernest said, LOL, the smile is crying fucking.
And you know it, sir. Let me tell the story. We've only played Scrabble against each other once. Okay. Now, if you put out a Scrabble board in front of me and have me participate in the game, I fully expect that I'm going to win. Okay. I don't care who it is. I fully expect that I'm going to win, and I'm going to win by a lot. I announced, I said, that's great. Let's play, baby. I'm probably going to win by more than 100 points, is what I said. That was the only thing I said. I'm probably going to win by more than 100 points. And throughout the game, all I did was smile, because I did win pretty good. But she refused to ever play me again because I was talking so much junk.
In 10 years.
I didn't talk junk. I just smiled.
In 10 years. Carmelo's ChatGPT said, I'd warn them that you're probably more perceptive than
you initially let on. Be careful with them quiet words, y'all.
You may come across as easygoing or conversational, but you seem like the kind of person who notices inconsistencies,
Mhm.
remembers what people say, and quietly forms conclusions before
Before
announcing them. A
Thinkers.
few warnings. Don't mistake your curiosity for passivity. If something matters to you, you'll dig into it. Be genuine. You're likely to notice performative behavior faster than someone expects. Don't give a don't give you a vague answer when a precise one is possible. You seem to value clarity. You may give people more chances than they realize, but not infinitely many. You probably have a stronger internal standard than you advertise. Absolutely true. Someone can technically do nothing wrong and still lose your respect. Whoop! And perhaps most importantly, if you ask a deceptively simple question, there's a decent chance you're actually testing whether the other person sees you accurately.
Love it. All of that.
Amen.
Ernest says, "LOL, that Scrabble story is diabolical."
It was.
I didn't see it as diabolical.
It was. It was. William Brown says, Brian, I think you can start something with a smile, and he does. I got Sheila's comments
Okay.
now, so I'm going to read them.
Dr. Sheila.
Dr. Sheila Gothard says, what makes Sheila different is that she doesn't just lead from a textbook. She leads from experience, wisdom, faith, and a genuine desire to see people reach their potential. She has worked in higher education, built her own leadership training business, served churches and community organizations, written books, mentored emerging leaders, and poured herself into causes that matter. Okay. She is also a storyteller. Give Sheila a lesson, a challenge, or an experience, and she will probably find the leadership principle hiding inside it. And she has a particular gift for taking something complicated and making it practical. She doesn't just want people to be inspired. She wants them to know what to do next. She is a woman of faith, and that faith is woven into how she sees leadership and service. She believes influence is a responsibility. Come on. If you've been given knowledge, experience, opportunity, or a platform, you should use it to make somebody else's path a little better. She is also unapologetically a powerhouse. She has earned 5 degrees, including a doctorate in educational leadership, built a business, authored books, served her community, invested in young people, supported faith-based organizations, and continues to reinvent what this next chapter of life can look like. But here's what I think people might miss if they only looked at. She genuinely cares about people. She notices, she encourages, she advocates, she celebrates other people's wins. And when she believes in you, she will probably remind you of your potential before you fully see it yourself. So if you ask me who Sheila Gothard is, I would say she is a woman who has spent her life becoming, and now she is intentional about helping other people become. She isn't finished. She's just getting started on the part of the journey where all that wisdom, experience, faith, and influence come together. And honestly, that's the part I'm most excited to see. And if I were saying it really personally, I would add Sheila is the kind of woman who doesn't simply enter a room. She makes changes. She changes what is possible in the room.
That was the tone.
This is an amazing room.
We got to get to the greeting songs too. But Dr. Sheila, my favorite part about what Lisa read about you, she's unapologetically a powerhouse. But the question was, what would you say to warn someone? Not who she is.
Absolutely.
But we appreciate all of that too.
Absolutely. Susan said, my granddaughter made strawberry cream cheese Danish. It took her 2 days to make, and it was amazing. Amen. Yeah. Amen. Yes, Ernest, that's Scrabble story.
All right, it's 9:49. We got to get to it, baby.
We got to get to the top and sing y'all out of here into your weekend, baby, because this has been a phenomenal Friday.
I have enjoyed it so much. Thank you for your willingness to
participate.
Yeah, that was so much fun. We're going to end today with reading songs and reading logos. If this is your first time here, what we do is people who've been consistent contributors. Put stuff in the comment section. We thank them with the reading song and the reading logo. For example, up first is Mr. J. Matty. He's got a song. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, get ready. Get ready, because your day comes. Get ready, because your day comes. Get ready, because your day comes. We're going to find a jam for Vincenta.
Vincenta.
And it's
No, that's somebody else's.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss
Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis
Now we can all have a great day. Miss Phyllis deserves a jam.
Absolutely. Bitcoin King. Wait.
You don't have to do that. Come on, man.
Bitcoin King. He's the Bitcoin King. Uzama. Bitcoin King. He's the Bitcoin King. Uzama. Hey, hey,
Good morning,
hey,
Mr.
hey.
Uzama.
And you got shoulders today.
Shirley Dijonette, Wyatt will rock you. Rock you. Shirley Dijonette, Wyatt will rock you. Rock you. Robin C. Stern, he's your Google guru. Teach, teach, teach your Google guru. Teach, teach, teach. All right, so scroll, please.
Oh, Robin, I actually combined your advice in the Google shit, the Google free shit book with a campaign that I'm doing with that was taught at the Business Spotlight by Timothy Benthu. So we have a 14-day campaign. Out of that campaign, some of the prompts are polished, some of the prompts are not. And the polished prompts I have been putting in my Google business, and it has moved me up a couple of dots. So I want to say that.
Google, on my Google page, I don't have access to it. I've requested access to it. It's my page. I requested it again a couple of weeks ago, and they said they're going to mail me something. I still never got it. So I don't know how to get control of it completely. It's frustrating. I really want to. Let's go. Carmelo Baker has a song, too. They call her Carmelo because she's nice and sweet. See, Carmelo for your books and treats. Good morning, Carmelo Baker.
My screen one more time.
Brother Eric, you deserve a song. We got to find you one. Eric Heilig.
Sheila, storms are brewing in her eyes.
Oh, good morning, Dr. Sheila. Dr. Thank you for your submission as well.
Absolutely.
Jay Mary did his song.
Yes, William Brown has a jam.
To our friend Will.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Will. Good morning to our friend Will. Thank you.
I actually am in the comments, and I do have a song. Vincenta actually confirmed it yesterday without even knowing. My song is "This Girl Is on Fire." This girl is on fire. She's rocking on fire. That's it right there. Brian, baby, do you have a song?
No, I can't figure out how to put cool mofo in the jacket.
Oh my goodness. Bless it.
How do you put cool mofo in the jam?
Bless it. I was trying to make sure that I read that comment. Okay. Susan has a song.
Susan Kennedy, you're everything I hope.
You're everything I need.
You are so beautiful.
To me.
That's Susan Kennedy's greeting song right there. Good morning, Susan Kennedy.
Absolutely.
Ernest James Usher has one too. If you need web designing
or some digital marketing,
don't call me. Call Ernest James Usher. Ernest James Usher. That's his greeting jam.
Absolutely.
And I always love Ernest Jam because he found it himself.
Absolutely. Yes, he did.
He sent us the recording. So.
Oh, Sister Jacqueline has both a song and a logo.
Her logo as well, according to Jacqueline. Her song is
Jacqueline Rosie, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you were mine.
It says, I love Alicia Keys. That is your song, ma'am.
Good morning, Kiana, baby. We got to get you a song, too. Kiana Monsanto Signs. We love it when you swing by.
That's
Stephanie.
Right.
Life has new meaning to me.
There is beauty up above and things we never take notice of. You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love.
Ooh,
Good morning, Stephanie Morris.
Good morning. Good morning. Amen. All right. Got that. I think, did we get everybody comments? I'm going through. Good morning, Cookie.
Yeah,
Again,
cousin.
we did Carmela, we did William Brown, we did Susan, we did Sheila, we did Ernest.
Vicky and I Evans. Did we do Vicky? I don't
Did
think
you
we
see
did.
Vicky?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Vicky. Have a
She's
great
got
weekend to
something to go.
you.
On Monday, what can you do with $10 today? What
Not
can you do
really
with
much.
$10? We can't eat on $10.
No, not together. But I think you could go to Subway and still get something for less than $10.
Maybe 6 or 7
Maybe
less than
McDonald's.
$10. Maybe McDonald's less than $10.
But nothing good.
Well, if you know of a creative or a writer or someone who wants to be in the arts at all, this upcoming Monday, there's going to be a virtual workshop designed exclusively for playwrights, actors, actresses, singers, dancers, those people who want to earn with their creative pursuits. And your investment, if you're not a member of the African American Playwrights Group, your investment is $10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna post it again on my page, but it happens this upcoming Monday. I'm so grateful that I'm going to be a part of what's going to go on.
And Vicky Evans rocks.
Steady, steady rocking all night long. Vicky Evans rocks. Steady, rocking to the break of.
Rocking to the break of dawn, y'all.
Good morning. Good morning.
Amen.
Ernest says y'all better
Amen.
sing. We love Stevie Wonder.
And Ernest said, love Alicia Keys. That's your song, ma'am. Yes, she is. And love Stevie Wonder. Amen. We love you right back, Susan. And all of you, we hope that you make sure to end your weekend. Do
End your
work
week.
today. End your week.
Have a weekend.
Absolutely. And make sure that you don't forget to have sex.
We got to go.
Because it's necessary to really make everything like